And so I already had a background in science, in psychology, and other metaphysical things. And so the way it happened for me is that as soon as I started studying conventional astrology, something didn't make sense. I was like,
Ah,
wait a second. My scientific understanding of the sun and moon is not really being reflected from what I'm reading in all of this literature. Didn't make sense to me. In my understanding, the sun is a star. The moon reflects the light of the sun. 64 million moons fit inside the sun. To me, they weren't ever understood as an equal and opposite pair. It just doesn't make sense scientifically.
right, right.
So, so my understandings of science informed how I would look at astrology rather than just accepting the way people understood the sun and moon thousands of years ago. And I don't think the moon is a luminary, doesn't have a light source. It's a reflection of the sun's light. So I just developed my ideas in accordance with nature and science and what was actually the facts out there rather than the way people viewed these things a couple thousand years ago. So
Mm,
so that's just the way my path went. And so I developed my own understandings, which I don't even believe are that unique or original to me. You'll see threads of this in various other approaches and in the literature. But I'm really looking at the moon as the organization of our physical, our biological, and the sun as our energy. So the physical and the energy body. And that's really clear what they point to. And then the energy radiates out, just like the sun does. And the moon is our physical kind of consolidation of attachments and needs and identity and survival instincts. So I decided that looking at the moon in personality ways,
mm,
meaning male and female or mom and dad, that is a personality orientation. And my work is looking at the sun and moon from a spiritual orientation. That's not about dualism and personality. It's about matter and energy and
interesting.
about the past being the moon and the present being the sun. So I wrote that book called Between Past and Presence, a spiritual view of the moon and sun. And then the Astrology of Awakening just builds on that basic idea.